We're talking here with Chris Dreyfus at Critical Control Rooms in Cannes. And one of the topics that has been discussed today is social media gathering for control rooms. And Chris, you have a different name for that, right? It's not social media, but it's something different.
Yes, so it's socially gathered media, I think, that we're talking about. When we talk about social media, people automatically go to Twitter and Facebook and those sorts of applications. In a critical control room context, what we're talking about, I think, is the wider media that is created and gathered by the public. It might be video, it might be photography, it might be audio clips, it might even be the information that's stored on smart devices. So, for example, if you have particular medical history, etc., that might be on an app on your smartphone. It might be that you have a smartwatch that has a whole load of information about you. So I think when we talk about getting more information, more data into control rooms to get better decision making, it's this sort of data that we're talking about. Now, are we there yet? No, we're really at the beginning of looking at traditional social media, so using a Twitter, both two-way Twitter, text messaging and that sort of thing. But where could we go? Well, with the right infrastructure, with the right technology to allow us to analyse a large amount of data in real time, in quick time, and present that back to an operator, this quite wide variety of socially gathered media could be extremely useful to a public safety context.
Are you not afraid that there is too much information coming in the control room for the dispatcher to understand? What is the ideal situation?
So you're right, there is a lot of information, and that's why I think before we can get to that position, we have to have technology that allows us to analyse this information quickly and present it in a way to the operator that is easy to understand and within the context of the incident that they're dealing with. And that's a challenge, I think, for suppliers, really, and for the clever people that program technology.
Is that a technology challenge, or I understand there is also a human factor to that?
There is. Being a control room operator is a skilled job now. It will be a skill. It will continue to be a skilled job. But I think what we're talking about here is a technology issue. So it's about looking at what algorithms can be created to analyse essentially what is big data, but within a public safety context.
When we look at this event, we see more control room managers to the event than any other year. How do you experience that?
I think that's fantastic. I mean, these events are very interesting when suppliers and consultants come along, but they're really about the end user. So the more control room managers, the more organisations that come that are end user organisations, the better it is.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.